We are. So thank you for being here. I'm away at the moment. So I'd just like to say that the screens behind me are not real palm trees, as you can probably tell. So I'm in somebody's office. They're letting me use their office, which I'm sharing with the mosquito, actually. So if you hear any thudding noises, that's me trying to get hold of the mosquito. So I hope I'm not going to offend any Buddhists by saying that. I'm still just letting people in. So here we go. So before we start, just a couple of things, the usual reminders, which is you don't need to keep looking at your screen, because I am aware that that can be very tiring. So it's fine if you want to close your eyes or look away. Quite a lot of what we'll be doing is on the floor, so you don't need to look up. And the other thing, as always, the precaution is only do what feels right for you. Please listen to your body rather than what I'm saying. What I'm saying is just a suggestion. It's how you are feeling, which is important. And that's particularly important if you are fatigued, that you take rest when you need to. So, that is the most important thing of the class. So today we are going to be working with Vishuddhi chakra. So this is the throat area. So this is our 5th chakra that we are working with. And I think for those of us who have any form of chronic fatigue, such as ME or long COVID, this is a really important chakra to work with, because it's all about expressing our truth. So I'd just like to start by asking you the question, do you always feel that you say what you mean? Are you a people pleaser? I'm saying this because this applies to me as well. And how often are you able to actually speak truthfully and express what you feel in your heart, rather than just what society is asking of us? And I'm saying this because my teacher always says that if we don't say what we feel is truthful, and we can do this in a kind way, if we're not expressing our truth, we are literally swallowing our words. And he explains that this gives a knot. So in Sanskrit, this would be called a granthi, a knot, or it's something that can eventually help to cause our illness because we're not expressing. There's some kind of blockage there, or tension, if you like, because we are not expressing our truth. So I think, as I say, for many of us, this might be quite relevant. So the Vishuddhi chakra, or the throat chakra, is also said to be the gateway to our spiritual domains that may or may not be of interest to you. Sorry, I'm just leaning forward because I'm still letting people in. So it's about, not opinion, but truth. So this is this feeling from the heart, which we worked on in our last class. So what we're feeling in our heart center, our heart chakra, are we actually able to express? So it's what the heart feels and can be expressed. So it's said in yoga, there is this idea that words can change matter and that sound can change matter. So we work on Vishuddhi by purifying the throat chakra, and we do that, it's considered in yoga, by prayer, by mantra, by speaking clearly, by not lying, by not being deceitful. And it affects the areas around the throat, neck, and shoulders. And I've got in my notes, the more that we speak truth, the more aligned we are, and the more we manifest truth. So this is all, as it is with all the chakras, it's all about raising our vibration. So with that said, I've said enough now, because I know that speaking can be tiring to listen to. Oh, we've just got one more thing from my notes. When in balance, when the Vishuddhi chakra is in balance, the voice is resonant and balanced. We are a good listener, because it's about listening as well as speaking. We are clear, and we have a good sense of delivery. Now, there is always for every chakra what's called a seed mantra. So the seed mantra for Vishuddhi, the throat chakra, is Ham, H-A-M. And I'm going to do a little bit of chanting this morning, and I invite you to join in, but as always, it's a choice. You don't have to if you would rather not. So with that said, please come to a comfortable sitting position on a chair or on the floor. Just like to invite you to close your eyes if you'd like to, and just take a moment or two to come into your body. Just observe how you are feeling this morning. And see if you can make that observation with kindness and not judgment. So you're just taking this time to connect in with yourself emotionally, physically, mentally. You're aware of your feet on the floor. If you're on a chair, be aware of where your bottom is. And then just think about gently lifting up the spine so that you're not collapsing down over the diaphragm. Just allowing the shoulders to fall softly away from the ears. So you're creating space between the ears and the shoulders. And then soften the jaw, soften the eyes. And then become aware of your breathing. Now, I know for some of you who've had a history of trauma or long COVID, being aware of the breath might increase your anxiety. So if that's the case, just pay attention to your physical body rather than the breath. But if you're okay working with the breath, because this is the foundation of our health, take one hand to the heart, one hand to the diaphragm, and just allow yourself to breathe into the lower hand, not too deeply, and allow the breath to slow down if that's comfortable for you. And if you can, breathe through the nose. And then drop your hands to your knees. And then if you would like to chant, just take your fingertips very gently to your throat, very gently. And we're going to chant Om Hum 3 times. So I will do it first, then you repeat back to me. So we're doing this just call and response. So you inhale as I chant. Om Hum. Om Hum. Om Hum. With your eyes still closed, drop your hands to your knees and just feel the vibration around the throat. And then on every inhalation, just visualize light coming in to this area around the throat chakra. And as you exhale, just allow the body to relax and release. And then when you're ready, open your eyes. And then still from sitting, we're going to wake the body up. And I always just like to say, if you're extremely tired and you need to lie down, that's fine. You can just visualize what we're doing next. What we're doing is going to be very gentle, but we're just doing a few movements to help this area. So we're just going to do some very slow shoulder rolls, just to release the area around the upper chest and the trapezius muscles at the back. Because these muscles get tight when we're in a stress response or if we're breathing through the mouth. So we need to just release around here. So just rolling the shoulders slowly. You might hear some creaks and noise, that's fine. And then relax the shoulders down and observe maybe they feel they're a little further away from the ears. And then we're just going to do some neck stretches also to help with this chakra. So just gently take your left ear towards your left shoulder and feel the stretch in the right neck. Just breathe. And then if you like, you can take your hand and place it on the right side of your head just to stretch that right side of the neck a little more. Not too hard, just a gentle stretch. And then center again. And before we go to the other side, just take a moment or two to observe how the neck's feeling. And then take the right ear to the right shoulder, feeling the stretch in the left side of the neck. And again, we're going to open up that left side by taking the hand just to gently open up the feeling in the left of the neck. And then center the head. And then just take the ear to the right, to the left a few times. Just waking up the neck, just releasing. And then center the neck. And then gently look over the left shoulder. Center the head. Gently look over the right shoulder. Center the head. And do that once more to both sides and then center. And then again, just observe how you're feeling. So at the beginning of the class, I said, how are you feeling emotionally, mentally, physically? Just tune in again. And also tune into your breath. And then become aware of your jaw. We're just going to move the jaw very slowly, the lower jaw from side to side. So if you need to look at the screen, do. Very little movements, but we're just getting a little bit of movement into the jawbone here. This is often very tight. You might like to take your fingers and just massage the jawbone. And then release. It just feels that although the lips are together, the lower jaw is relaxed. Because this is often where we hold our tension and our tightness. So, you know, the jaw, the shoulders, the neck all tend to be quite tight. Just relax everything there. And then we're going to do some very gentle side bends. Remember, everything is always an invitation. So if you would like, inhale and lift your right arm up close to your ear. And just take a very gentle side bend to the left. And then inhale, come up and center. Exhale and release the arm down. And then inhale, lift the left arm up. Let's very gently come over to the right. Inhale and center. Exhale and lower. And if that's enough for you, rest, or you can take that once or twice forward to each side in your own breathing rhythm. And then just to relax, we're going to roll forward into a forward bend when you've finished and hang down. So for your forward bend, leave your hips if you're on a chair and just come and roll forward and relax the head right down. If you're lying on a mat, just visualize this. And then when you're ready, come up. If you want to stay down for a few breaths, please do so. And again, close your eyes and just become aware of your feet and your bottom on the chair. And then we're going to do a little bit more chanting. Again, this is optional. You can just breathe if you would rather. So we're going to inhale and lift the arms up. And then we're going to chant them very slowly down. Om, hum. Again, inhale up. Om, hum. And either do that twice more in your own breathing rhythm or rest down. And then again, rest the hands on the knees. Close your eyes, become aware of the breath, slow and rhythmic through the nose, if that's okay for you. And then visualize light around the throat area, coming in on the inhalation. And then we're just going to do one more movement before we come down to lying. So we're going to do a seated cat today. So you can have your hands on your knees. And all we're going to do is inhale and lift the chest, open up the heart center. You can just lift the throat slightly if you like to open the throat. And then as we exhale, we round the spine, drop the head, take the navel to the spine. Inhale, lift the chest, open the throat slightly, shoulders back and down. Exhale, roll the shoulders down to the spine. And then just do that for a few more breaths in your own breathing rhythm. As I say, we're just waking up the body, but very gently. And we're helping to mobilize the spine. Finish the one you're on, take one more, and then just rest in your seated position. And again, just tune in to your body. Feel that you're in your body, you're inhabiting your body. And if you can, feel that your body is a safe place to be. So feel it as your home. And that in this moment, there's nothing to fear. Everything is all right. Your body is safe. And you are just here in this moment. And then when you're ready, please come down to a comfortable lying position, starting with your knees bent, or if you need to lie on your front, that's fine. And if you, I suggest you have something under your head. And from lying, just a reminder that for Shavasana, our pose of rest, you have the arms a comfortable distance away from the body. Either the palms are up, or if that's not comfortable, you can turn them down, or have the palms on the belly. And the knees are about hip width apart. But if that's too tiring, you can just take the knees together. So just be aware of being in a position that's comfortable for you. Just take some time to settle into your body. And then just very gently roll your head from side to side. So just while you're resting on the floor, I'm just going to say a little bit more about the throat chakra. So I said earlier that my teacher says it's all about purifying the voice, speaking truthfully, and we can use all kinds of things like song and prayer and mantra, chanting, singing to help to purify the voice. But he also says that gossip and opinion affect the vibration of this chakra. So a reflective question for you is, how can I work more with Vishuddhi, the throat chakra? How can I purify this center? What might be right for me? And then again, I invite you to chant if you would like to. So take your hands to your throat. And 3 times, if you would like to, just chant Om, Hum, hum in your own breathing rhythm. And when you finish, just rest your arms back on the floor in a comfortable position. And then as you breathe in, visualize that you're breathing in through the right arm, breathing up light to your throat. And as you breathe out, you're breathing down the left arm, and that's taking away anything you no longer want to hold on to. So breathe up through the right arm, light into the throat, and then breathe out through the left arm. So just working with a visualization. And then release the visualization and become aware of your back. And just allow the back to soften and widen on your support, whatever you're lying on. Just this sense of everything releasing down through the back. And then if you don't have back issues and you would like to, you can stretch out your legs now. And then just stretch out the body in any way that feels comfortable. So if you would like to enjoy a full body stretch, just take your arms up behind you. Flex your feet, point your feet. Just enjoy a full body stretch. And then bring the hands back into the body. And then again, we're going to chant. So start with the palms down beside the hips. We're going to inhale and lift the arms up and behind us. If your palms don't go all the way, that's fine. If you can't touch the floor, that's fine. And then we're going to chant with the palms back beside the hips. Om Ham. Inhale. Lift the arms up and behind you. Open the arms wide if that's better for your shoulders. Om Ham. If you don't want to chant, just do the movement or rest out. So just do that 2 or 3 times in your own breathing rhythm, whatever is comfortable for you. And then when you're ready, bring your feet in together and just draw one knee then the other over the belly. And just rock out the spine from side to side. Enjoy a few slow rocking movements, because rocking is really soothing for the central nervous system. Just enjoy some gentle rocking. And then pause when you want to. And then we're going to take one hand to each knee. And if that's not comfortable, you can take your hands either below the knees or under them. So you position your hands wherever feels right. And then we're going to breathe in and gently move the knees away from us. And then on the exhalation, the knees come in towards us. So just taking a few movements like that. This is called Apanasana. And if you would like to chant on the out breath, you can. So that means as the knees come in towards the belly, you're chanting Om, Ham. But that's completely up to you. Just a few movements. And then when you're ready, drop your feet to your mat. And then we're going to straighten out the left leg. Keep the right knee bent. And then take the sole of the right foot to the left leg. And if you like, take the arms out beside you like a cross. We're going to breathe in from this position. And as we exhale, we're going to take the left knee down towards the right. So we're into a gentle twist. Now the knee probably doesn't come very far down. That's fine, but you will feel the work in the lower body. And then breathe in and let the knee come up so it's pointing towards the ceiling. Take a couple of resting breaths. And then on the next exhalation, keeping the foot engaged with the knee, just open that knee out to the right. If you need to look at your screen for this, please do so. Take a few resting breaths here. And then inhale, knee comes up to the ceiling. Take a few breaths and then exhale and take the knee down towards the left. Inhale up. Remember to rest out whenever you need to. If you're tired, that's absolutely fine. Listening to your body, work with kindness. So we'll do that once more to each side. So inhale, knee this time coming out to the right. Inhale to the center, exhale to the left. Inhale to come up. And then just hug that knee into the chest. And rotate through the ankle. Go one way, then the other. So we're just doing some rotations to release the ankle joint. And then stretch that right leg out. Open the legs, turn the palms up to the ceiling if that's comfortable. Close your eyes and just relax. Just observe how the body is feeling, observing where it's connecting with the floor. Observe how the mind is. And just focus on the space after the out breath, the natural pause after the exhalation. And then when you're ready, and if you would like, we're going to take that to the other side. So bring the legs together. And this time, I'm just going to work out. So we're going to bend the left knee and take the sole of the foot to the right knee. If you're not sure, you can look up. And we're going to work with the breath. So the knee comes down to each side on the out breath and comes up on the in breath. So take an in breath where you're at. And as you exhale, take the left knee over to the right. Just into a gentle twist. Take some resting breaths if you need to. And then when you're ready, breathe in, lift the knee up. And then on an exhalation, take that left knee over to the left. Take some resting breaths. On an in-breath, lift the knee up to the ceiling. So the knee is pointing towards the ceiling. On an exhalation, take the knee to twist down towards the lower body is twisting. The upper body is still engaged with the mat. Towards the right, keep the shoulders aligned on the mat. Upper body is connecting with the mat. Breathing in, lift the knee. Breathing out, take that knee over to the left. And just do a few more movements like that in your own breathing rhythm. Keeping those shoulders aligned on the mat. Just feeling the gentle twist. As I say, we're just waking up the body. And then when you've finished, drop the sole of the left foot to the floor and stretch out the left leg. Turn the palms up to the ceiling. And just come into the body and take a few moments to observe. And then just hug the knees into the chest and rock out the spine again from side to side. Again, relax in any way that feels right for you. So maybe stretching out the legs or dropping the feet to the floor with the knees bent, lying on your side, whatever feels right for you. And just observe the effect the practice has had on the whole being. So do you feel a little more still, a little more relaxed? And just allow your awareness to drift around your back, feeling that connection of your back on the floor. And then when you're ready, we're going to come into our Yoga Nidra practice. So if you would like, please get blankets, cushions, eye bags, anything that might make you feel more comfortable. I'll just give you a moment or two to transition. So you might like to have a cushion under your knees, under your head. Might like to put something over your eyes. We're going to do a classic deep relaxation Yoga Nidra practice. And for this, I'll be turning my camera off. I'll just give you a couple more minutes to settle. So just settle the shoulders, your back, buttocks, and legs. If you like, and your legs are straight, have a comfortable space between your legs. And allow the arms to move away from the body. And if the backs of your hands are on the floor, just feel the fingers gently curl. Make any final adjustments you need with your body and coverings until you're comfortable, and close your eyes. Now, allow your awareness to reach the furthest sound you can hear outside of your space. The furthest sound, and tune into that sound with full awareness. Now become aware of any sounds you can hear inside your space. Just experience any sounds you can hear. Don't resist anything. So any sounds you do hear, inside or outside your space, just allow them to be. So you're not resisting anything about your experience. Now develop awareness of the skin on the soles of your feet. Experience the skin on the soles of your feet. And now become fully aware of the skin on the palms of your hands. Fully aware of the palms of your hands. And now be aware of your clothing and your covering. If you have a positive resolution to make, this is called a sankalpa. This should be in the form of a short positive statement set in the reality of now, such as, I have radiant health. If you have one, say this deep inside yourself with feeling and awareness 3 times now. As I name each part of the body, repeat that part mentally to yourself with full awareness and move on to the next part. Take your awareness to your right hand side, right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right side of the chest, waist, hip, thigh, knee, back of the knee, shin, calf, ankle, heel, sole, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now to the left side, become aware of your left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left side of the chest, waist, hip, thigh, knee, back of the knee, shin, calf, ankle, heel, sole, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now to the back, right buttock, left buttock, right waist, left waist, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the whole spine, back of the neck, back of the head. Now to the front, top of the head, forehead, right temple, left temple, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the eyebrow center, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right cheek, left cheek, right ear, left ear, right nostril, left nostril, tip of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, the two lips together, chin, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, groin, the whole of the right leg, the whole of the left leg, both legs together, the whole right arm, the whole left arm, both arms together, the whole of the front of the body, the whole of the back of the body, the whole head, the whole body. Become aware of the whole body together, the whole body, the whole body. Bring about the experience of heaviness. Become aware of heaviness in the body. Imagine the feeling of heaviness in your feet, heaviness in both feet, in your lower body, heaviness in your back, heaviness in your abdomen. Feel your head as heavy, the whole body becoming heavy, the whole body heavy. Feel heaviness throughout the body. And develop the feeling of lightness in the body, the feeling of a light body. Become aware of lightness in the body, light abdomen, light arms and hands, a light back, the whole back feeling light, light legs and light feet. Experience the feeling of lightness in the whole body. Become aware of the whole body feather light, the whole body as light as a piece of cotton wool. Now leave the feeling of lightness. I will now mention some images and allow your mind to move from image to image as I say them, rather than focusing too much on a particular one. The sun setting, beautiful sunset. A range of snow-capped mountains. The sun rising in the sky. a pool of crystal clear water, a tree in the winter, a candle flame, a cat stretching in the sun, a new moon, a quiet leafy country lane, a galloping horse, an old man walking with a stick, wind moving the branches of a tree, a red rose, a yellow rose, a pink rose, bluebells in a wood, a brilliantly blue ocean, a deserted sandy beach, and far out to sea, a boat sails calmly through the water. Now is the time to repeat your resolve. If you made a resolve at the beginning of the practice, repeat it 3 times with feeling and awareness. Please repeat 3 times. Become aware of your body and where it is lying. With your eyes closed, just become aware of your space. Develop awareness of the floor and your body lying on the floor. Now the invitation is to remain resting if you would like to. Otherwise, just begin to move your fingers and toes. And just stretch in any way that feels right for you. Just slowly moving when you're ready. And taking your time, when you're ready, roll to your right side and just stay there for a moment or two. So don't rush or hurry. Keep that feeling of quietness and peace from the deep relaxation. And then taking as much time as you need, when you're ready, come up to a comfortable sitting position. But remember, you can also remain resting if you prefer. So just take your time to come back, feel yourself in your body, feel your points of contact. So if you're sitting, feel your bottom where it's connecting and your feet. And remember, even when the class is finished, not to rush. Take, 20 minutes or so before doing anything major. But just to wake yourself up a little now, just look around your space, look at the corners where the ceiling meets the walls, look at your furniture. And then rub your hands together. You can clap your hands if you like, just to change the energy. And you might like to palm your eyes, just opening your eyes and closing them into the soft, curled palms of your hands. And you might like to just shake out your arms and your shoulders. Just shake everything, just to help wake up again. And then we're going to finish the practice by again just becoming aware of the Shuddhi chakra, the throat chakra. So again, just take the fingertips to the throat chakra. And if you would like, you can chant with me. I'm going to chant Om Hum 3 times. So when you're ready, inhale. Om Hum. Inhale. Om Hum. Inhale. Om Hum. drop your hands to your knees, keep your eyes closed. And just to say something I forgot to mention in the practice is that the element of the Vishuddhi chakra is space. And that's space for us to listen as well as to communicate. So just before we finish, think about how can I bring more space into my life? So that's the reflective question for the week. How can I bring more space into my life? And then when you're ready, if you'd like to, please open your eyes. You bring the hands together to the Namaste Mudra. Namaste meaning the divine in me greets the divine that's in you. So thank you all so much for being here. Just drop your head to your heart, to your hands. And I wish you a wonderful and peaceful week. I'm just going to stop the recording now.